So moving on to the next day, November 11th, 2017, the dip continues for Bitcoin. It is a fairly large dip. I mean, it went from almost $8,000 to now again $6,000, almost $6,200. This dip is crazy. A lot of people are freaking out, and that's normal. One thing that people need to keep in mind is that, I mean, I guess you can say this is a quote-unquote attack on Bitcoin, but the miners are simply mining what is more profitable for them. And Bitcoin Cash is something that is more profitable for them. And thus, there are over 140,000 unconfirmed transactions with Bitcoin. If you simply go on their Reddit page, so let's just go to Bitcoin, the Bitcoin subreddit, and you go to the new posts, post upon post upon post are people freaking out. Their transactions haven't been confirmed for over 24 hours, some even longer. It's crazy. Some are even just left behind and left to wait for 2 weeks until their transaction is dropped. Of course, their Bitcoins are safe. Their money is safe. It didn't get stolen. It didn't get lost. Just because it's not confirmed doesn't mean that the money is no longer yours. It's just that miners aren't paying attention to Bitcoin. They're paying attention to Bitcoin Cash. As far as I've read, people believe this is an attack on Bitcoin. You know, it's understandable why people are freaking out. You know, let's say someone bought in at $7,500 and they got a reasonable amount of Bitcoin. So they got that, and now they see the price drop drastically. You know, and whatever they invested obviously is not worth what it originally was. Now to cut even, they would have to go back up to 7,500 and then attempt to foresee the future and see that if it will actually go to 8,000 or more, or 10,000 or more, or 15,000 or more, or they can just freak out, sell, and get themselves out of the market as soon as possible. And I believe this is what a lot of people are doing. I think it's a scare tactic. I believe that, you know, people, especially the newer ones, especially newer people into cryptocurrency, you know, they went into Bitcoin, they loved the idea. Now they see this price drop, they see all this news, they see people switching over to Bitcoin Cash, and they sell their Bitcoin. They sell their Bitcoin, they say that they don't want to be a part of this market, and they're going to go with Bitcoin Cash because, well, if their transaction fees are going to be so much lower, then what am I doing with Bitcoin? You know, why am I paying so much to transfer? Why am I paying $4 to transfer $10 worth of Bitcoin to my friend? You know, why? How is that peer to peer? How is that something worth it for the future? How is this even going to be handled? How is everyone going to adopt this? And people are freaking out. And one thing I want everyone to keep in mind during this entire process is that they need to calm down. You know, they need to calm down. This is how Bitcoin is. It's very volatile, and not just Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin Cash as well, Ethereum, Litecoin, all these other coins. It's a very volatile market, and it has been said over and over again that it can go up and go down, and no one can predict the future. No one can predict the future. One thing that has been reflective of the past that is now seen today is that under these attacks, Bitcoin and its users, the community, they tend to overcome this. They tend to overcome this quote-unquote attack. And some people may see it as an attack, some people may not see it as an attack. Everyone has their position. Everyone has a right to either be with Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. But to freak out and sell everything that you have and everything that you believe in because of the current state of Bitcoin, which isn't even that low, isn't the wisest thing to do. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in your coin. Hold. If that is what you wanted to do from the beginning, hold on to them. It's okay.